Still pretty overwhelming because all of us feared the worst.
That was New York Governor Kathy Hochul reacting to a missing 9-year-old girl who was found safe and returned to her family. Charlotte Sena disappeared in a state park near Albany on Saturday. The man accused in her disappearance, 46-year-old Craig Ross Jr., is now behind bars facing kidnapping charges. Charlotte's family released a statement saying, quote, "We are thrilled that she's home and we understand that the outcome is not what every family gets." For more on this story, let's bring in former FBI agent and attorney Katherine Schweit. Katherine, always great to see you and get your insights on just how this all plays out. Charlotte's family acknowledged this is not an outcome that many families see. I mean, I was shocked to hear about how it all played out. So happy that she is safe. Tell us, how rare is this to have this kind of positive outcome within those 48 hours?
Well, a lot of kids go missing. Hundreds of thousands of kids go missing every year, but many of them are parental kidnappings. Many of them are children who walk away, teens who leave their homes and are reported missing. These kinds of circumstances, they are very rare to have a child who is abducted, and especially under the age of 12, and disappears like this. And it's what we would call a true kidnapping in the FBI.
A true kidnapping. So what went right in this case compared to other cases? I'm assuming the fact that this person went and dropped a note at her parents' house plays a role in, how easy or difficult it is to catch someone like that.
Sure. Any investigation is a lot of, it's a lot of happenstance, a lot of luck, right? You got the note, we had people, but I think it's good police work. What you saw is good police work. Patience, urgency. There's so many important things. One of them is getting, as soon as you think a child is missing, getting right to law enforcement, getting right to the FBI, who works these cases when there's a minor involved, a child that young. And then also you saw the letter, the note was at the parents' house, but the parents were at the campgrounds, right? Mm-hmm. It's the idea that you've got to blanket all the areas all at once. Right. And they were quick and smart to get there and get to the home and be able to pull the note and get the prints checked right away on it. That's good police work.
This case, within the couple of days since Charlotte went missing, became a national story. There was a lot of awareness around it. How important was that to solving it, and is that in general?
A lot of kidnappings you might never hear about. I will say, if you want some details on it tonight, on CBS, that debuts FBI True, and right. they're telling the story of the boy in the bunker. So down in Alabama, the child who was abducted off of his school bus. And it's very unusual to have these kind of cases happen. But when you do, you want everybody to know that child is missing, because anybody can have a piece of information that'll count.
What kind of advice can you give parents to prevent something like this happening? I mean, it seems obvious as I ask it, but you also want children to be able to enjoy, to be out there, to play with friends, to ride their bicycle. Is there something else that they can do so their children can live a pretty normal life?
Yeah, I think it's important to remember that these are crimes of opportunity, and people who plan kidnappings, they're looking for that one child. They might have observed that child walk a route before. I worked a kidnapping where a child was abducted off a bus who walked 2 houses to their home, and the man at the house next to the bus stop kidnapped the child and killed him. And, so it's really opportunities where somebody chooses, especially a child, they're looking for somebody who you don't have eyes on them. And so for a parent, your child can play in the field, but your child should never be out of your sight. That's just a safety factor that should apply in every instance. And
just very quickly, because I've been talking to others here in the building, and we all seem to feel like this is a story that it was more common in the 80s, or maybe because I was a child in the 80s or in the early 90s, you would hear about it more. But is it very uncommon that children get kidnapped in this way nowadays, or am I wrong?
Well, I think two things, right? This is a kidnapping and a kidnapping for ransom. Kidnappings for ransom are pretty rare. You know, there's a dozen or so a year where somebody's putting out a kidnapping note. What we heard and dealt with a lot in the 80s, and I recall that, and I was actually raising kids, in that time period. So what we dealt with a lot in the 80s were children who were being snagged out of malls and snagged off of the streets, physically assaulted, and then dropped someplace. So a panicked parent and neighborhood looking for a child, and then the child, maybe has disappeared from the back of a Sears store and, been carried out by somebody. And so I think that in the 80s, I think there was just a lot of coverage of it, truthfully. There are so many children missing today, and there are so many people who, like these parents said, they recognize so many people who don't have this wonderful outcome.
Katherine Schweit, thank you for your wisdom always. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.